Did you notice how once when I sheath the torch and pull out something else, it goes completely dark and then slightly lighter. 'Cause like takes a moment for my eyes to adjust. Details. Nice. Ooh, you can break stuff by rolling through it. This is now a Souls-like game because it copied one mechanic. I just remembered that this game wanted me to use a controller. I'm having absolutely no issue with mouse and keyboard. Like, I move around with WSD, I aim with my mouse, switch weapons with the numbers right there. I see no reason why someone like me who generally prefers mouse and keyboard would need to play this with a controller. And I sometimes do play games with controller when they kind of demand it. We all know you're the tutorial boss. You got me once and that's it. There you go. Achievement unlocked, strength for beating the tutorial boss. Come the fuck on. Could have been like, okay, now you can play. That's a decent title for beating the tutorial boss. That was about that bitch. Man, I like these big ass hammers. Ooh! Sound effects are so satisfying. And one of the best uses of screen shake I've seen. It's not too hardcore, it's kind of subtle, but it's there and it really gives some more oomph to that final strike. Ouch. Ooh, I just knocked him out of the air. My bonk is more powerful than the big boy's bonk. I'm the bonk master. Fuck, this is the best weapon in the game. Well, at least the best I've seen so far. 'Cause it can bonk anything. It's cute how you can never really be out of money in this game. If you don't have the gold, you can always pay in corruption. So far I've never gotten close to the max, but if these temples will be getting larger, then maybe I will. Okay, weaponry. I can get some good stuff. Wait, wow, there's a thing that requires 100. Sword of Conjunctivius. Any enemy attack instantly kills you. Oh yeah, this is the challenge mode. Wow. It's... Yeah, I'm not using that. Respect to anyone who beats everything with it. I don't think I have anything to do here, actually. Yeah, that's one thing I liked more about Hades. That it also had the permanent buffs. Until you maxed those out, which was a long time in. Basically past the main game. You always felt like you were progressing with no matter what you do. Here, you're unlocking more options, but honestly, it doesn't feel like that makes me stronger. Most of the options I just don't want. It's cool that they exist because, well, others might want them, but for me, they may as well not be there. I think I'm already dead. Oh no, poison can't kill. He has to land another hit. He will. Okay, fucking didn't. Okay, one new exploration available. Don't have a good weapon for it. Don't think I have enough to upgrade anything to reset it. Oh wait, I think I can upgrade these things, cause like, fuck, am I gonna get upgrades for those? There, I think this resets the... Yep, I can now start with my favorite sword. Of course, I could just start a run and then die and whatever, but that feels like cheesing. That feels like scumming, basically, scumming the RNG. If I buy an upgrade, that's not scumming. No, I just bought an upgrade. That's how the game works. More curses. 100% more gains. Yeah, I'm all about that gains. Rate of successful parries, 150%. I think I know what this is. It doesn't count chest parries as attempts, but that's the only time I actually use parries. So yeah, that's how I am at 150%. It counts the successful parries, it doesn't count the attempts. Only way I can think of. Okay. Shit. 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 You fucking kidding me, game? No, I don't have time for this. This is the first time I'm actually killing myself, but with how difficult the final run is, there is no universe in which I beat it without a good weapon, and there's just no other reason to play it. Absolutely none. So, yeah. Keep that cursor. I don't think I've ever bought or even accepted a relic that had deals damage around you, like the damage reflect. Who the fuck cares if I deal 30% of the damage I've taken around to the enemies? It's like nothing. I deal more damage than I take by a wide margin. Fuck off. Yeah, this... I don't know if I want to do another run of this ever. Like, okay, now I've seen all there is. Yeah. Well... I'm gonna Google to make sure this is the final boss. And he'll use... It's like a duel where he uses a bunch of weapons. Well, I mean, that's cool. I mean, maybe I'll get back to doing this at some point. But as it stands, like, it's 40 minutes on a good run to get one go at him. I mean, let's see, how long have I played this game? 18 hours. That was before today, so like 20 hours now. I think I can call myself experienced enough to pass judgment on it. And so it's a really cool roguelike. I do have issues with some enemy designs, although I suspect that's just me not learning to fucking parry. So I won't even dwell on that. I think the combat is generally really well designed. Maybe heavy weapons are a bit too powerful, but only compared to the regular ones. I could only really get to where I am at the final boss by just using the big bonks. I find the system of traversing through the temple really cool and strategic. Like, you could... There's RNG, of course, it's a roguelite. But you can plan ahead. You need to plan ahead. Like, being good at combat isn't gonna be enough in this game. My biggest issue with it is honestly how there's very little progress outside of a run, and that's why these 40-minute runs for me feel like I don't want to keep doing them over and over again. If I just feel like I'm spinning wheels and fighting the same bosses over and over again. I'm gonna compare this to what I consider to be the best roguelite of all time, which is Hades, where there was a lot of stuff to like progress on, not just power wise, but also in terms of the plot. So even when rerunning it again and again, it took a lot longer for it to feel old for me. I played that game for like 100 hours. I'm at 20 hours of this, and I've enjoyed these 20 hours, but I don't want to play this for 100 hours. Probably wouldn't need to. Somebody who's better at these games than me would have been done already. I may or may not come back and finish it. Finish it. Make a few more attempts at finishing it. But as it stands, I definitely recommend it. I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10, cause, well, it's there's like no plot as well. There's things that I didn't thoroughly enjoy. Mostly the repetitiveness of running 40 minutes to fight a boss and nothing else changing. But you can easily add you can easily bump it to 9 out of 10 if you like if you like really hard games. Is this game's hard? I prefer to keep moving, so that's why I'm basically subtracting 1 point for difficulty without giving me something to do along the way while I learn to master it. So anyway, that's yeah, that's it. That's the game.